Hi all signs, welcome to your Sunday check-in. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. For those of you who have been here before, then welcome back. I'm keeping the intro short and sweet as I always do on a Sunday, but my usual spiel, guys, just so that you know. I set the intention for all these readings, which run from Aries all the way through to Pisces for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So if you don't resonate in your first message, then pop over down to your timestamp and check another placement. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere, and I do highly recommend checking all 4 placements. That way you can pretty much get yourself an individualized reading by taking what resonates and leaving the rest. That being said, make sure that you're subscribed and your notification bell is on so you don't miss more collective readings that come out during the course of the week. I do the 4 aces on a Wednesday, the timeless check-in today on a Sunday, every single Sunday and every single Wednesday, guys, as well as rolling out individual sign readings throughout the course of the week. That being said, we do have a major announcement coming in tomorrow. I'm going to be dropping a video to explain it all, answer some of your major questions, and I will be there present in the comments section should you have any questions that you want to ask when the video drops or shortly after. I'm always hanging out down in the comments section, guys. I always try and respond within a day, and yeah, it's going to be a big one. This channel is shifting, it's changing, it's growing. I'll be delivering even more content, but I will be refining the way it's packaged and delivered to you. So I'm looking forward to these changes and seeing how they go and what you guys think and feel about it. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. It is all in the video which will be released tomorrow, and the reason I've made this announcement video is because it's kind of a complex situation. I think it deserved more than a community post. I think it deserved more than just a little update at the beginning of an all signs video. It kind of just needed to be a one-off video just to explain what's going on for you, my beautiful community member, and then of course for all of you new people joining us today or on that day when you see the video. Those who are new won't really feel much of a difference because, you know, they'll just see the videos roll out as they do. But for those of you who have been here since the beginning and supported me all the way through, I love and appreciate your presence here, and the very least you deserve is a full explanation for any changes made to the channel. I don't want you thinking that I make these decisions on a whim. This is something that's been in the pipeline for a little while now, and I'll explain it all in that video and give you an opportunity to ask any questions down in the comments section, which I will be keeping an eye on and monitoring, and I will respond to every comment, I promise. Okay, with that being said, I'm just going to jump straight into the readings now, see what's going ahead for you this week. These are just little Sunday droplets, guys, little 5 to 7 minute readings, just to see what energies are around you this week, what's coming in towards you, and what it is that you may need to know. So I will see you guys over at your timestamp. Okay, Aries, we're jumping straight in with you guys. Let's see what's going forward for you this week. Can you show me Aries, please? We're using the pocket archetypes deck, just to see what energies are coming forward to you. Okay, can you show me Aries, please? What does Aries need to know? Aries, okay, you've got 2 Aries. We've been getting 2 a lot for everybody. Okay, we've got the Nectar. Nice. I'll show you that. I love these cards. They're so nice. We've got the Nectar, and we have Kairos, which is like the eye, the all-seeing eye there. Okay, right. What have you got your eye on, Aries? Or maybe someone's got their eye on you. I mean, Valentine's is coming up, so I won't be surprised. Okay, so what does Aries need to know about Kairos and Nectar, please? Kairos and the Nectar for Aries, please. Can you show me Aries, Kairos and the Nectar, please, for Aries? Kairos and the Nectar, making sure I'm recording, guys, because you know this tech of mine, I'm still not quite fully trusting of it. Kairos and the Nectar, please. Kairos and the Nectar. Oh, okay, that one first, that's fair enough. Oh, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Okay, there's that eye. Okay, 10 of Wands. Someone's keeping an eye on you while you're looking at something else. You're opening up to something else. It could be just a sense of your own self and happiness. It doesn't necessarily have to be an energy. But meanwhile, I think there's someone else who's got that eye on you, Aries, and they're showing me it's difficult. I think it's like it's difficult watching you leave, or difficult watching you put your attention elsewhere that's not on them. Okay, let's go to the current situation, please. Can we see a little bit more on that, please, for Aries? Can we see a little bit more on that for Aries, please? strength. Okay. Oh, okay. I see the Queen of Wands. Okay. And the Fool. Yeah, you are wanting to move towards what serves you. Whatever this is wasn't serving you for whatever purpose. It's attached to difficulty and struggle. It's strength for you to move forward and to move on to something else, but you are concentrating on attracting in your abundance, what's right for you, what you're aligned to, what excites you, what feeds you. That is your Queen and that is your Page. So this is an authentic choice to you, Aries. Well done. Not easy to do, but you're determined to have a brand new beginning there with the Fool. Okay, that's the nectar. You're looking at something sweet, Aries. You want something sweet, and this, whatever's been watching you, not so sweet. Because they're just watching, they're not doing anything, they're just watching and going, oh, it's hard not to have Aries around anymore. Oh, should have thought about that before they let you go, Aries. Okay, can we have a look at the near future, please? The near future, this is near the end of the week. The Moon, okay, something's going to happen. 10 of Swords, right. And the 3 of Cups. Someone's coming forward to discuss an ending. I assume it's this energy here. The Moon, though, the Moon hides things. I'm not clarifying, so I'm not sure what that means, but it just means the outcome is unknown at this time. So this person's at least contemplating the move. Whether they make it or not remains to be seen. 3 of Cups. They'll approach you in a jovial kind of, hey, what's going down, Aries? How are you? Like nothing's happened, basically. But there's a big old ending there that's not really being discussed. So if they discuss it, they're going to be kind of vague. Not great, Aries, if I'm honest with you. There's still hidden energies here. Right, let's get some universal advice. Can I get some universal advice for Aries, please? Can I get some universal advice for Aries? Universal advice for Aries. They're almost trying to just get in the way of your new beginning, Aries, if I'm honest with you. That kind of got the vibe. Right, can I please see some universal advice for Aries, please? The King of Stones, that's King of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, that's the communication there, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, protect your own heart space here, Aries. If they can't offer you anything that's substantial for why it is they're just watching you, now I don't know what the circumstance is, you're not showing me the circumstance, I don't know if it's a friend, a family member, a romance, but the overall message here is stay astute, stay grounded, King of Pentacles, in your decision, resolute there. You know, it seems like you're kind of open to the communication because that's the Queen of Cups. She loves herself and she loves others, so it's someone that you do care about, they care about you, and it may trigger that heart space energy there when they do communicate. But at the end of the day, look, take care of yourself first, have that loving energy towards yourself first before this other energy. Okay, so put you before them, essentially. What is it that you need? What do you need right now, and can they give it to you? They're the types of questions you want to be asking yourself when this communication comes in. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. Oh, 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck there in the hidden energy. And the Moon hides things. I'll bet my bottom dollar on it, Aries, I will. Okay, well, if this resonates with you, please leave a comment below, let me know about it. And if you want a personalised reading on this situation, then all of my details are in the description box below for my one-to-one personal readings. And with that, Aries, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we've got Taurus. Hi Taurus, welcome to your Sunday check-in. Let's see what energies are surrounding you this week and what's coming in for you. Can you show me Taurus, please? Can you show me Taurus? Ooh, okay, we've got the comic. Nice. Looks like you're going to have a fun week. So look, we've got the comic for Taurus there. Very lovely, shiny, happy, colourful card. A little kitty in the middle. Very nice. Okay, just taking it light this week, Taurus. Taking it light. Easy come, easy go. That sort of energy. Okay, can we please see the comic, please? The comic. What does... Or maybe there's someone in your life who's a joke. Could be that, Taurus. Is it that? That made me laugh. Okay, can you show me the comic for Taurus, please? The comic for Taurus. The comic for Taurus. Whoa, okay, that flipped itself. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think it might be the latter there. Oh, the 9 of Cups. You're feeling pretty good. Oh, the Lovers. Yeah, there's a connection here. They make you feel good. They're really good to be around, but they don't really serve a purpose, if I'm honest with you. Not for you. They're not really good for you in the long run. The long-term vision is not there. So I think, yeah, this person's here for a good time and a long time. That's the kind of energy that you're giving me there, Taurus. And that's your Queen. When it comes to your own court cards, I know you mean business. You're like, this guy or girl makes me feel good, but I'm not investing. Okay. Probably because they won't invest in you in a serious, supportive, grounded way that you need. You know, it's all fun and games to them. But sometimes the fun and games is to start you to have serious conversations. That may be something that they're not interested in. So neither are you. Right, can I get some more on that, please? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Emotional investment. Four of Wands, there's your commitment. Yeah, Four of Cups. Someone's ignoring their emotions here or not hearing you. So why do we need to talk about that stuff, you know? Can't we just stick with the fun? Can we stick with the fun? Yeah, fun is great. What does Monica say? It's like safety first, like safe fun or something like that. It's very Monica energy, which I resonate with as a Virgo. Yeah, I can have lots of fun so long as I know I'm on solid ground, and it's a solid ground that you're looking for, which they're not providing to you. Okay, can I get the near future, please? What's coming towards Taurus? The near future, please. Towards Taurus, I believe this to be a romantic connection, or there is a lot of love here and affection. Yeah, there's a potential for commitment, but somebody's not putting in that extra cup required for proper commitment there, right? No, it's very surface level. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. The Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and Death. Yeah, you're cycling this person out eventually. You know your worth. You know you're worth better than this. Now, I'm not looking at a Taurus as a stick in the mud. You will have a joke. You will have a good time, you know. But that's super casual, fun, flirty. Let's just wait and see. And that's kind of run its course with this energy. It's now time to go, well, where is this going? What's going to happen next? This person's like, oh, I don't want to talk about that. Oh, I don't want to invest in that. So you're like, okay, well, then I'll just go my own way. That's the best thing for me. The Nine of Pentacles is a precursor to the Empress. Underneath the Queen of Wands there, she knows what she wants, she goes to get for it, and at the moment she's telling me she wants a change, death, ended. So there's better out there for you that will turn up for you in both fun and when times get serious. This person doesn't show up in a crisis, they're only here for the good time. A fair weather friend, that sort of energy. Okay, let's get you some universal advice. Can I get some universal advice for Taurus, please? Universal advice for Taurus. Universal advice for Taurus, please. Universal advice for Taurus, please. Universal advice for Taurus. The Knight of Cups, okay. The Five of Cups, yeah. And the Eight of Bows, yeah. The universe approved. They're like, there is someone out there for you. There is someone who's worthy of your cup. Take your cup and go elsewhere. It will hurt now, but it will be a decision that you will look back and think, well, I'm so glad that I did this. That's what the Five of Cups in the Wildwood is about. Doing things that are painful, but you actually dance away from them. It's like, actually, that was painful, but I'm really glad I did it. Yeah, I actually have, there's more happiness and abundance out there. Paired with the Knight of Cups is great. The Knight of Cups is, again, pick up your cup, move it on elsewhere. Yes, it'll be painful, but then we get the Eight of Bows, which is hearth fire, celebration. Okay, so people who vibe with you, this energy is not of the same vibe as you, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Zen Den. And if you want to take a personalised one-to-one dive into your situation, then check the description box below for my one-to-one readings. And that's Taurus, I'm going to love you and leave you. Till the next time, take care. Okay, next up we have Gemini. Hello, Gemini. Let's see what energies are coming forward for you this week. Okay, can you show me Gemini? Didn't even have to ask here. We have the mask. Okay, so either someone's put a mask on or they're taking it off. We will go into the tarot and we will find out. Okay, you don't know the whole story here. Or maybe you've been concealing something from someone, Gemini, but I'm getting more like someone's mask is slipping, something like that. Okay. Can I please get Gemini, please? Can I get Gemini? Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. King of Swords. He reveals the truth, all right. Yeah, Two of Cups. There was a connection here. You found something out, or they revealed themselves, and it turned out not to be so rosy-dosy. Five of Pentacles. That's loss or lacking. Something's lacking in this connection. Maybe you thought it was going somewhere. Maybe they told you it was going somewhere, but they meant the other way. I don't know. Something like that. Some truth has been revealed. Something's been highlighted in the energy. It may not have been a confession, but it may be, hang on a minute, this person's words are not matching up with their actions. Okay, well now what am I going to do? Oh, can I please get some more on that, please, for Gemini? wasn't the best shuffle, Gemini. We're doing that one again. I'm sorry. I like a clean shuffle. Right, can I get some more energy, please, for Gemini? Some more energies, please, for Gemini. A bit more detail, please. The Fool, yeah. New beginning. Hierophant, there's a commitment, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, this person is going to go. This was a commitment that you're looking to move away from with the Fool, because you weren't getting the whole story, and it's become apparent that you're not getting the whole story. So you're like, okay, fine. I made a commitment based on a certain set of information and a mutual understanding in some way. Turns out that understanding was based on false information, so you are now looking at your other options. I don't blame you. Yeah, another person. We've got the Six of Cups. Some kind of soul bond or contract here that you had with someone. I don't know how long it was going on for. Okay. Can I get the near future for Gemini, please? The near future for Gemini. The near future for Gemini, please. The near future for Gemini. You've known the whole time something's been up, but now you're pretty sure. Okay. Either they've revealed themselves or it's just intentionally or otherwise, but you're okay. I'm going to move on. Okay, you don't. Yeah, that's understandable. I know it's hard. I know the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. You're going to spend some time in healing now. The Hanged Man, get a perspective of it all, because there's going to be some questions you're going to ask yourself, like, why didn't I pick up on this sooner? Why didn't I let this go sooner? Why did I wait for this person? Yeah, all of that. That's totally normal. That's part of healing. You're trying to figure out why this happened more than anything else. What was the point in that Page of Pentacles? What was this worth to me? What was this struggle worth to me? That's the Page of Pentacles into the Ten of Wands. And you're going to sit thinking on that for some time, and that's exactly what you needed to do, Gemini. You'll find some golden answers in there, and you're going to learn a lot from this and about yourself, and you're going to carry that forward into other connections, which is important, Gemini. Painful, but it means the likelihood of this happening to you again is dramatically reduced if you take that correct time to heal and think upon it, which it looks like you are. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Gemini, please? Universal advice for Gemini. This is the Six of Cups again. We just saw that at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is a soul connection. The ancestor, that's your higher self. That's the high priestess. You're listening to yourself on this one, which is great. And the Four of Stones. You're protected at this time. This is a protection card, not like in traditional tarot like the Miser card. This is a divine journey that you're on. That's also a lot of healing. Take a lot of time to yourself. Don't rush yourself into anything. You know, the universe has got you on this one. Painful, but necessary. Anyway, Gemini, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. Please drop a comment. Let me know how this is manifested for you. And if you are interested in a one-to-one reading on your situation, then please check the description box below for my one-to-one reading options. For that, Gemini, I'll love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Hello Cancer, thank you for bearing with me there. I had to go and change. I'm under all these lights, the heating is on, I've got all this massive hair. I was absolutely roasting and melting under the lights, and I was starting to lose focus. So I took a quick break just to get changed. We're going to get right to your reading now, Cancer. Thank you. Okay, can you show me Cancer, please? What's coming towards Cancer this week? Energies Cancer needs to know about. Show me Cancer, please. Can you show me Cancer? Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Can you show me Cancer, please? Can you show me Cancer? Cancer, please. Okay, you've got two Cancer. Okay, let's have a look. Right, we have the Forest. Okay, nice. The Forest, can you see that? It's a bit of a glare today. Get a bit of a glare today. I tried to clean the lens as good as I could. Oh, and the Hunter. Okay. So you're after something, but it's a bit of a maze to get there. Maybe you're a bit unsure. Maybe you're unsure what path to follow. There's something either coming towards you or you towards it. But at the moment, you've got a couple of options. Something's going to come out of the woodwork, as they say. Okay, what does Cancer need to know about the Forest and the Hunter, please? The Forest and the Hunter. Are you the predator, Cancer? Or are you the prey? Okay. Let's see the Forest and the Hunter, please. Two very strong archetypal energies for you this week. The Forest and the Hunter. And very well paired. The Forest and the Hunter. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Your stability. The Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. How do you get to your ultimate happiness in stability and emotions? That's where you're at. You're taking it very slow. Okay. That's good, but you're going for the jackpot, Cancer. You're going for all of it. You know it's going to be a long road. You know it's going to be hard work. You know it's going to take a lot of patience and perseverance to get there. But you are determined to maximise both your physical and emotional worlds. Beautiful. I think you are the hunter then, Cancer. Well done. Okay, can we get a little bit more on this? A little bit more, please, for Cancer. A little bit more for Cancer. I believe this is a journey that's just begun or about to just begin for you, Cancer. Okay. Two of Swords. Decision. The Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. So you are learning that in order to get to your goal, get to your goals and your dreams, you've got to do things a little bit differently. Okay, and things are going to start looking different very soon for you, Cancer. You show me as learning as you go. That's the Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. The Two of Swords is, and I'll make the decisions as they arise. You're not trying to overthink it. You're not getting over emotional about it. You're not putting too much emotional investment in the opportunities that pass by you, because you don't know if they're for you or not until you give them a try. So you're going to give them a try and learn about them a little bit, and things that serve you can stay. Things that don't serve you can go. Beautiful. Okay, can I please see the near future, please, for Cancer? The near future. I think something new must be approaching you. I said you're going to learn as you go along, and you're not going to think too deeply on the decisions that you make about things. You're just going to do what's right and aligned to you, okay? You try not to get too emotional. Not too many emotions too soon. Logic first. Knight of Pentacles is backing that up as well. He likes that kind of road. Okay, oh, another energy joins you. The Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. There's your discernment right there. The Eight of Swords. Oh, you're going to your headspace though. That's the only problem, Cancer. When you don't get, you try and switch the emotions off and just think about it, you get a little bit stuck in your head. I do see it kind of calming down though there with the Queen of Swords. She's quite good at managing her mental and emotional worlds to make the most logical choice that serves her on both realms. You're telling me you're focusing on the physical and the emotional. You want a balance of both. You seem to achieve that balance with another energy that crosses your path, the Pentacles. Now, this could be someone in work, but it could also be romance. You're just showing me, because you're showing me that you're looking at things very practically at this time. So it wouldn't surprise me if you showed me a romantic prospect in Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. There's other energy surrounding you. You can identify who's here for you and who's not, who you want to work with, who you don't want to work with, who you want to invest in and who you don't want to invest in. And you're being very determined with that, and you are set your boundaries, and if anyone crosses that boundary, then hell hath no fury. No, I don't think you'd be mad at them, Cancer. I think it'd just be a case of you just cut them out. You don't want the mess. You don't want the mess. You're done with that. Messy relationship, messy connections, people leaving you guessing. You're like, I'm not having that. If you're practical, you can come aboard. If you are going to cause ruckus all over the place, then you can get off the ship. Or should I say, off the horse, since you are the hunter this week, Cancer. Okay, very direct, very straightforward, straight to the point. You also recognise that life is difficult and unpredictable. Sometimes it's a struggle. You are okay with that. You're staying straight. You keep it to the straight path. So you know you'll be fine. That's really good, Cancer. Well done. Okay, can I get universal advice, please? Nine of Stones, pure independence, baby. Yeah, I love it. Wheel of Fortune. Something is coming in for you. It's a little bit unexpected, but you're prepared, Cancer. Page of Arrows, watch out. That's Page of Swords. Watch out. That's watching. Watch out. I don't mean watch out like walk around with your looking over your shoulder. Not in that sort of way. You know, just keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes on that horizon. Keep your eyes on the woods for the trees, you know, the periphery of the forest. You might see some figures emerge. Some will serve you, some won't. Something's coming in though with that Wheel of Fortune for sure. Seems positive. This is the upright. I have no reason or any energy here to feel is negative. It feels like it's something that will actually be great, help for your stability there with the Nine of Pentacles. That's a precursor card to the Empress. Some kind of change. Some of you may be waiting for this change, or maybe even somewhat aware of what it is. But yeah, that'll be your marker. That'll be your marker that you're on the right track. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading to take a deeper dive into this situation, then all of my reading options are in the description box below. And until next time, Cancer, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care. Leo. Welcome to your timeless check-in. Let's see what energies are coming towards you this week. Hang on. Oh, I have one of those almost sneezes, you know, the annoying ones. Okay, can you show me Leo, please? Can you show me Leo? Okay. Oh, we've got the ring. Oh, hello. Some people getting serious, but a ring can also represent cycles. Okay, we've got the ring. Something going round and round in circles. Some of you may be getting a ring. Some of you may be giving a ring. So that could be commitment, but we'll see. Let's ask the tarot and see what we're dealing with here. Can you show me the ring, please, Leo? The ring for Leo, please. The ring for Leo. Whoop. The ring for Leo, please. The ring for Leo. The ring for Leo, please. The ring for Leo. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, looking good. 2 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, someone close to you. Could be commitment there. Yeah. Someone, either you or them, is making a decision about closing this in, getting closer, coming together more, making your working situation a little bit more one-on-one rather than working as part of a bigger group. Now, this could be friends to lovers. It could be literally a work project. Let's not involve the whole department. Let's just me and you take this on. Yeah, okay, someone's making that decision. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling that's coming towards you, but likewise, you could be making that decision about someone else, Leo. Okay. Or it could be you've been dating a couple of people, now you just want to date one person in particular, that sort of thing. I just see that energy, you honing in on one person. Okay, can I see a little bit more on that, please? 10 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Yeah, something makes you happy, 9 of Cups. Something makes you happy. You have selected it, but by selecting it, it means you've got to get rid of other things. Other options, other projects. You're like, now I'm going to focus on something. So I want to open up to something that makes me really happy, really good. 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups. It gives to you, you give to them. Your heart space is open to it, but it means that you have to end something else that might be difficult. The 10 of Swords, in order to open up to one thing. Okay, this is looking like a commitment here, Leo. Or it could be them. Okay. Right, can I please see the near future? Can I see the near future, please? It's more the ending of the other things that's playing on your mind more than anything else, but I think it's because you're so comfortable with whoever this is and your choice with them, that what you're uncomfortable with is ending whatever you need to end in order to focus on this one thing. Okay, can I see the near future for Leo, please? The near future. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Okay, that's a lovely energy there. Oh, there we go. The 4 of Cups and the Devil. Don't be alarmed, Leo. Don't be alarmed. The devil's not here to scare you, not today anyway. Just attachment. You're attached to whatever or whoever this is. You are showing me, Leo, a tendency to hone in on this other energy, or a tendency to do that in the past. Typical Leo. It's not a judgment. I'm a Leo Venus. I get it to some extent. When you want something, you go for it. You know, that's what lions do. And then when you get it, you put your claws in and you're like, that is mine. That's what you showed me. This is mine. But you're showing me a tendency that you can do that. You've got the lovely 3 of Wands there. So you're actually trying to balance that energy out by also remaining open, having a life, doing other things, taking part in other interests, trying to keep a little bit of your individuality as well. You don't want to be completely consumed by this person or thing that you're committing to. You know you can lean into that. So, but you are making a conscious choice to go, yeah, I am committed to this, but it's okay if I go over here for a little bit by myself and do my own thing. That's totally healthy, Leo. Very healthy. We're looking at a high vibing Leo here. Can I get some universal advice, please? Universal advice. Some universal advice, please. It's also a little bit of a worry of yours that you might do that. You look like you've got it under control, Leo. Okay. Can I get some universal advice, please, for Leo? Universal advice for Leo, please. Universal advice for Leo. That's too many, Leo. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's try now. Again, another shuffle, please, for Leo. Okay, we've got the Magician, yeah. You're in control, Leo. You're fine. We've got the 2 of Cups. There's the energy that you're connecting to. And then the Ace of Stones. There's a real opportunity here for something real, something grounded. I believe something new as well. To some extent, this is new. Yeah. It's all looking good. It's all looking good for an energy check. Universe is giving you a big old green light there, Leo. Okay, Leo. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below. And if you want to take a deeper dive into this situation, then please check my description box for my one-to-one reading options. And with that, Leo, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Virgo. Hello, my lovely Virgos. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and welcome to your timeless check-in. Ooh, we lost a card there, Virgo. Bear with me. Oh, yeah. Three of Pentacles. Felt like wandering off. Sorry, Three of Pentacles. We need you today. Right, we're going to start with the pocket archetypes and check what energies are coming towards you this week, Virgo. Can you show me Virgo, please? Can you show me Virgo? Can you show me Virgo, please? Oh, okay. We've got the ocean. Oh, some deep emotions this week, Virgo. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Very emotional. If you're connecting with an energy or maybe healing from another energy, the ocean is a very healing energy at the end of the day, but it's also just deep, deep connection. Very emotional for an earth sign, for Virgo as well. So let's have a look. Let's see what's going on. Maybe some of you have some strong water signs. If so, check those water placements this week. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Show me Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about the ocean? What does Virgo need to know about the ocean, please? What does Virgo need to know about the ocean? About the ocean, please. About the ocean, please. About the ocean. Can you show me Virgo? The ocean for Virgo, please. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, you've got 4 this week. It happens, Virgo. It happens. We've got the world. Oh, okay. There's been an ending. Ooh. Everything's going everywhere. The energy's shifted in here, Virgo. Kind of a bit shaky, a bit nervous. 9 of Wands. Okay, the devil. Oh, okay, now we know why the energy's gone a bit weird like that. Okay, strong attachment here. It hurts to separate from it. 4 of Cups. Yeah. They shut you out some way. You never thought you had full access to them. You were attached nonetheless. I believe them to you. Attachments like that don't really form in a vacuum there, Virgo. I don't think you were alone in this. And I think they gave you the most of what they had, but not quite all of it. Not enough to call it completely yours and you completely theirs. 9 of Wands. This is a lesson learned in some capacity. The world, you closed it off. I don't know if you did. Maybe you did. I think you might have had to because you're showing me a lot of strength here, or they closed it off. You show me the pain before the ending. So usually when someone's had energy closed on them, it's the ending, then the pain. You're showing me the pain before the ending, so probably you. Doesn't have to be though. That's where all the emotions are. Okay, my darlings, I'm here for you. Let's go through it. And let's see what else sweet Virgo needs to know about this. And more energies for Virgo, please. More energies for Virgo, please. More energies for Virgo. More energies for Virgo, please. More energies for Virgo. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, nice. 4 of Wands and Death. Okay, that's that. It's the. Oof. Right. Oh. Mourning the loss of the life you thought you were building with whoever this was. There's been a significant change in who it is you are going to be connecting to. Now, your heart space is all over the place. So this connection, if there is a new one coming in, I don't think it's going to happen this week or anytime soon. But it's there. You're just showing me from an energetic high self perspective, there's a change to the commitment that you're making. Ace of Pentacles, something real. You want something real this time, someone who can offer you their whole self, not just a part of themselves. Okay, you want the whole thing, you know, the real deal, the real McCoy. That's what you're looking for next in terms of commitment, but that's being held off there with that death energy. You've got to cycle this pain out first before anything else can happen with anyone else. I'm not telling you what to do, Virgo. You are telling me this. Okay, this energy is coming from your higher self. Okay. And obviously the near future there, please, for Virgo. The near future for Virgo, please. The near future for Virgo. You are adrift in the ocean at the moment, Virgo, but don't worry, dry land is out there. It is on the horizon, so keep a weather eye. Okay. 9 of Swords, yeah, I know. The Queen of Pentacles, that's your Queen. Lovely, caring energy. Or King of Pentacles, they're the marrying King and Queen. Yeah, you know what you want, Virgo. There's another energy there, again, off in the distance, because you're showing me in all your conscious energies, you knew this was for the best. You know you had to let this go in order for something real to come in. It pains you, it keeps you up at night. Some stress, depression, sadness, grieving, basically it's grief. 9 of Pentacles, I'm getting her giving me a little bit of Hermit energy here. Hermit is your power card. We're not seeing the Hermit on the table, but he walks with you always, Virgo. Here's your power card after all. You're taking care of yourself, your needs. Okay, being very gentle with yourself at this time, attached to the King of Pentacles. You're being resolute in your decision in this. You're keeping going forward regardless of how painful it is. And then with the King and Queen of Pentacles there, you're looking for your energetic match, and this wasn't it. And in order to bring in your energetic match, you had to let this go, as painful as it was. Okay, can I please get some universal advice for Virgo, please? I'll try and shuffle over here because of the sound. Universal advice for Virgo, please. Universal advice for Virgo. Universal advice for Virgo, please. The Knight of Cups, okay. The Ten of Swords, yeah, you've stopped giving to this. The Two of Swords, yeah, I think it was you stopped giving to this. It was absolutely the right thing to do. There was an injustice. That's what the Two of Swords is, actually injustice in here. This was not a balanced connection. Not one that serves you here. Ten of Arrows, instruction, that's learning from the pain. Also, there might be other people around you supporting you through this as well. Your Knight of Cups is picking up your cup and going off elsewhere with it. Firstly to yourself, filling up your own cup again, and then eventually it will go to a new energy that's equally matched to you, this King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles that's in your near future here, tied up to this Ace of Pentacles. That's a new beginning. As an earth sign, Pentacles and Cups can be more or less interchangeable. They're out there. They're a little ways off. You've got to cycle out this pain first though, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give me a little thumbs up if the reading resonated. If you want to take a deeper dive into your personal situation, Virgo, please check the description box for my one-to-one reading options. And sorry, Virgo, I have to make sure that we're still live. And with that, Virgo, you're a lovely and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Libra. Hello Libra, how are you doing? Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Thank you for chilling with me here in the Zen. And today we are doing your Sunday check-in. Okay, can we see what energies are coming towards Libra this week? What does Libra need to know? Can you show me Libra, please? Can you show me Libra? Well, that one wanted to come out, we'll see. Can you show me Libra, please? Can you show me Libra? Can you show me Libra, please? Can you show me Libra? And Libra, please. Libra. One more shuffle for Libra, please. Being a bit stum on Libra's energy today. Okay. The shadow. Okay. We're going deep this week, Libra. I see the shadow. Something's coming out of the shadows. Maybe some of you are doing some shadow work this week. Let's see. Okay. Can you please show me the shadow for Libra, please? The shadow for Libra. Maybe something is being hidden from you. Soon to be revealed, Libra. The shadow for Libra, please. The shadow. The shadow for Libra. The shadow. The shadow for Libra, please. The shadow. Temperance, okay. The Fool, okay. Strength, okay. So you've been on a new journey now, but you've been on it for quite a while. I'm catching you mid-journey here. You're like, yeah, okay, they've got a little bit more way to go. I've got to balance some things out. You're showing me it's taking an immense amount of strength to stay on this journey, which implies there might be energies that are tempting you to pull away from this journey or come off this path, or maybe you're tempted to leave the path, but you know it's right for you. You know it's where you need to be. You know that's where you're healing and the direction you're meant to go in. So you're like, I will just persevere nonetheless, okay? No matter what obstacles come in my way, no matter what temptations come by my way, I will stay on this path. And you're doing quite well, and you've been there a little while, Libra. Well done. Okay, can we please see what's next for Libra, please? More energies for Libra. More energies for Libra. Okay, something opens up. Excuse me. Something opens up for you. Queen of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. Someone's making you some kind of offer. It's coming out of the shadows. You don't expect it. Okay. It's going to really ask you to think about whether or not you're ready to accept this kind of offer. It's not too pressured. It's small. It sparks your curiosity. You're like, yeah, okay, I might look into this. But whether or not you're ready, that's going to be your decision. I'm not seeing either way here, Libra. You're just questioning whether or not this is aligned to the path that you're on. Is it too soon? Are you ready? Have you arrived? Something's coming in though. Something quite small, something quite sweet and well-meaning. Could be an apology. Page of Cups is also making amends. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll hear you out. Ooh, sorry, Libra. That was a bad shuffle. Let's do a better one, shall we? Near future, please, for Libra. Near future for Libra, please. Near future for Libra, please. The Magician. Okay, you're doing something. The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Oh, yeah. It puts you in a bit of your head and then you become confused. Be careful you don't start manifesting something from this energy. I think you do start manifesting something from this energy of confusion. This is indicating to me that this alpha might be coming a little bit early for you. It kind of makes you wobble a little bit, Libra, if I'm going to be honest with you. Eight of Swords is stuck. Seven of Cups. What do I do? What do I do? Magician. Okay, I'm going to do this. But what worries me is you're manifesting from these kind of confused and distorted energies within your heart space, but that's because you're in the middle of a healing journey, my loves, okay? I think this is probably someone that you do want to connect to, but maybe not the right time. It's like you want to slow them down a little bit, or I wish that they'd come to me in 2 months' time, or something like that. But you start listening to yourself ultimately, which is really good. The Magician does that, as above, so below. But yeah, you do run the risk of manifesting something from this confused and distorted energy, or maybe running into something a little bit too soon. But let's look at the universal advice, see what's there for us. Can I see the universal advice for Libra, please? You may have already connected to this energy, or it's only just come in for you, Libra. If not, it's be coming in the next 7 days. 2 weeks most. Okay. Right, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of panic off of this Magician. Now, quick, act on this, and you don't need to. You can take your time, Libra. If this energy is rushing you, then it's not the one anyway. Two of Cups, yes, someone coming in to connect. The Four, that's about your path that you're on. That's what you start questioning. The Five of Stones. You worry about deviating from this path of healing. Will this take me away from my path of healing? Will I suffer if I take this opportunity? So you're manifesting from fear then of something happening that hasn't happened yet. Be very careful with that, Libra. Just because something comes at a time when you're not quite ready for it doesn't mean that their intentions are bad. In fact, I'm not seeing any intentions that are bad in this, but I do see you jumping into confusion. Now, if they are making you confused, then you just keep your distance. If the confusion is coming from yourself, then it may be you're just not ready and you need to take it slow. I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do, Libra. I'm just showing the energies as they are presented to you and presented to me right now. But it is someone coming in to offer you some kind of cup, and you're like, but my path, but my path, but my path. This could be the person who caused you to go on this path in the first place. And you don't want to have to start the path all over again from the beginning if they fuck up a second time or third time or fourth time or whatever time it is. It could be that situation. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Could be someone you've never met before. You're just not ready for anything new yet. Oh, Libra. Just go easy on yourself. Don't pressure yourself to make any rash decisions. And I believe you'll be just fine. But yeah, there's kind of fear here of having to basically redo the healing path that you're on. And no, that's not the case. You're not going to go backwards in healing because you've done that healing. You're actually wiser and more discerning than you were when you began this journey. So I absolutely trust you, Libra. You're going to know the right thing to do by you. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If you're interested in taking a deeper dive into your personal situation on this, then check the description box below for my one-to-one readings. And with that, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Scorpio, my fluffy Scots, my moon babies. How are you doing? Welcome to Esotera Tarot. This is your timeless check-in for the week. Let's look at what energies are coming towards you over the next 7 days. Okay, oh, that was too soon. Wait, Spirit, wait, please. Can you show me Scorpio, please? Can you show me Scorpio? Go to Scorpio, I need to know. The Mountain. Okay, you've got a bit of an uphill struggle going in. That's good. It is good. It might be hard, but it's good. It's ultimately going to be good for you. I'm not getting anything negative, but I'm getting this is difficult but worthwhile. The view from the top is lovely, Scorpio. You should try it. Yeah, it's always a struggle to get there, right? Okay, can you show me the Mountain, please? The Mountain for Scorpio. The Mountain for Scorpio, please. The Mountain for Scorpio. Okay, the Hanged Man. Okay, you're taking a pause on something, right? You've reached base camp. I think we started with mountain climbing, but you're like, hang on a minute, I've got to stop for a second. We've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, good. You're starting on a really good, solid foundation. I like that. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Totally solid, stable foundation and environment. You know your self-worth. You've done it off of the effort of your own back, okay? You're showing me a very, very strong foundation there, Scorpio. The Queen of Wands, you're like, okay, I'm ready for more here, but you're pausing. You're pausing before you're going for more. You're pausing before you try to exert yourself climbing this mountain, right? You know you've got to do it in order to keep going and improving. Because the Scorpio I'm looking at, you're like, okay, I've kind of maxed out what I'm doing here. I've kind of got the most out of this situation. I know I need to level up in some way, but there's a little bit of hesitation there. So let's see what that is. Okay, can we please get the current energies for Scorpio, please? The current energies for Scorpio. The current energies for Scorpio. The current energies for Scorpio, please. The current energies for Scorpio. The Magician, okay, yeah, then you get moving, that's good. The Ace of Pentacles, you go for it, Scorpio, that's nice. King of Swords, laser focused on it. Okay, so you have a little hesitation there in the recent past, but right now you're like, no, I want this, I'm going for what I want. I'm going for this Pentacle, something new, something you're manifesting for yourself. I'm not seeing any particular energy attached to this, and you're saying I'm super focused on it, I'm going to stay in this lane, I'm going to go for it. I think I've got a really good shot, and it's now or never. Okay, Scorpio, good. Okay, can I see the near future for Scorpio, please? Now, I don't know what you're moving towards. Could be a person, could just be a change of frame of mind within you, something like that. Could be a healing journey. It could be a literal journey. Maybe you're going, you know, moving abroad for a job or something like that. Or it could be studying, anything of that nature. Okay, reverse Nine of Wands. Oh, good. Five of Cups. Okay, and the Lovers. Okay, there's the connection. It's a person. Or at least something you're joined to. The Lovers is also a choice, you choosing to persevere anyway. You are now looking at some things that you maybe did in the past that you regret, or you are addressing some past hurts that you had previously been suppressing. That's part of the journey. Maybe to do with this pause, maybe something about self-doubt, self-belief. If it is in terms of a lover, it is a person, a particular set of circumstances around an individual. You don't want to repeat that mistake again. So you know you need to do things differently, but whatever this different thing is, you're showing me it's going to be a bit of an uphill struggle. But you've got a lot of unpacking to do within the self. The Nine of Wands reversed. The Wounded Warrior is normally very guarded. Okay, he's like, I've learnt my lessons from the past, so I'm just going to stay right here where it's safe. I might poke my head out now and again to have a look. I'm staying here. That's reversing. You're not staying there anymore. You're like, no, you're coming out. You're facing your demons. You're facing your fears. You're facing whatever you dealt with in the past with this connection. But this connection is, strangely enough, positioned in your future. So maybe it does involve some actual physical or communicative contact with them in order to entangle that mess. You're coming out going, knock, knock, Scorpio's here, world. I'm ready to heal now. Let's start the process. Let it begin. Let's look at all these things because you want to move forward. You want something real and you actually see the value and opportunity in that, and you're not going to stop until you find your happiness again, Scorpio, in whatever form that takes. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Scorpio, please? Our brave Scorpios. Can I see some universal advice, please, for Scorpio? Universal advice for Scorpio, please. Universal advice for Scorpio. The Seven of Stones, that's the Seven of Pentacles, that's your investment, the Emperor. Yeah, you're moving into Emperor energy. Wonderful, Scorpio, that's great news. And do you know what the Nine of Pentacles is? Pre-Empress energy. This is like your final hurdle before you reach that sweet spot, max potential there. And then the Nine of Pentacles again, yeah. This feels like the steepest part of the climb because you're actually near the top of the mountain than you think, Scorpio. It's often the steepest. You're investing a lot of energy into your healing, and in the Wildwood, it is literally healing, the Nine of Pentacles there. To get up to your Emperor energy, the Nine of Stones. Nine of Stones to Nine of Stones, but you go through this lovely journey here where you're actually reaching to Emperor or Empress energy. We're reading energies here, not genders. Guys, and this is really a journey of self that you're going on. It starts this week. It probably carry on beyond this week. These kinds of journeys tend to. It involves another energy, either something that they did that you reconcile with by yourself, or you're reconciling with them. Strongly, I think, with them in some way. It's going to be an interesting pivotal point. I believe you will look back on one day, Scorpio, and go, thank God I did that. It's almost like the final push. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below. And if you want to take a deeper dive into this situation for yourself, then please check the description box below for my one-to-one reading options. And with that, Scorpio, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Saggy. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your timeless check-in. Bear with me, guys, just bring on Scorpio's cards and we're going to jump in and see what energies are coming towards you this week, Sag. Okay, can you show me Sagittarius, please? Can you show me Sagittarius? Sagittarius, oh that's, oh, 3. Okay, do you know what, I'm going to let you have it, Saggy, because I love you. Okay, we've got the Eternal Child, okay. We have the Judge. Oh goodness, okay, I see why there's 3 now. And we have the Thread. Okay, somebody's been bringing out some inner childhood wounds. Yeah, they've been brought forth to be judged by you, your own inner wounds. Maybe somebody else is judging some kind of behavior, or you're judging someone else's behavior. However, you're deeply connected. The thread, something that connects you to another energy. Yeah, let's see. Okay, can I, or it's maybe a thread, something that's been throughout your whole life, being a recurring theme from childhood. Okay, can I please see Sagittarius, please? Can I see Sagittarius? Sagittarius, please. But the Eternal Child, the Judge, the Thread. Other people judging you for your worldly optimism, Saggy. Saggys often get that, which is always a shame. Okay, right. The Knight of Swords, okay. Death, right, okay. And Judgment, yeah, that's a Judgment there, the Judge. You're like, I don't care, I'm just going to go for it anyway. Go for it as in be yourself. Very direct, Sag, I like that. Very accustomed to changes, accustomed to endings. What they mean, where they take you. You choose to approach them head first, which is really, really good. You're like, I'm dealing with this situation. You trust yourself and the decisions you're making to bring you through, make the best of the situation, and you will persevere forward regardless. Okay. Right, can I please see the present energies, please, for Sag? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you've got a really nice support system there. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, lovely. 2 of Pentacles. You're undecided on something there. There's something kind of bothering you a little bit, but overall, you're pretty stable and pretty solid. I'm looking at an experienced Sag here. You've built up your material, family, friends, home, hearth, that sort of thing is all in a really, really good position now. So that's what you need. You've got the stability you need. That's why you're so good at weathering changes externally, because those things that are corely important to you are already in place, have probably been in place for some time. You are showing me that you have some mastery over that, so you have some control over this. Something is unsteady there. There's something you're not quite happy with. There's a little okay, what's that then? Can I see the near future for Sag, please? The near future. Maybe it's with someone in this little group of yours, Sag. The Knight of Wands, that's your knight. And the Lovers, yeah, there's a connection here. There's that connection, okay. And the Magician. Are you trying to keep someone together or keep something together? I mean, this could be parent-child. That's probably why we have the Eternal Child, someone you're connected to. Yes, that would fit the bill. The love means choice, not just romantic love, it means choices. You're taking like a hands-off approach to something, but you're making an active decision to do that. You're like, whatever changes come our way, that's fine, I'm here ready to face them. You're not trying to control or steer anything. You're just like, okay, yeah, do you know what, whatever. But you feel confident enough to do that because you've got the extra resources to spare. By resources, I mean time, I mean stability, i.e. you know, you've got a very stable place to live, for example, so it doesn't matter if you go on holiday this year or not. It's like something like that. Not exactly that, it's like that, involving other energies that you have some kind of influence over. But you're deciding not to influence them, at least not in that controlling way. You're deciding to be present with them. You're deciding to spend time with them. You're deciding to be there for them. But whatever direction the connection goes, you're like, it just goes that way and whatever. Hands-off approach. You're not trying to manipulate or control or make demands of anybody here. You show me because I don't need to. I got this. Good. Okay. Can I please see some universal advice, please, for Sagittarius? Someone you're deeply connected to, though. Maybe someone here has their inner child that is not fully developed. That's why you're like, there's no point trying to control them. They're going to do what they want to do. But you'll show me, yeah, I'm cool with that. Because I'm Sag and I'm going to do what I want to do as well. Fine. I'm with you, Sag. I'm with you. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Sagittarius, please? Universal advice for Sagittarius. Yeah, 2 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Bows. Yeah, you just have a good time, Sag. You just show me when you start trying to get serious and start trying to make those decisions, it gets to heartbreak. It doesn't really work out. So you're trying to have less involvement and just enjoy the ride for what it is. Whoever this is to you, Sag. Abundance. So long as they're adding to your life, they're welcome. If they're not adding to your life, then they can get to getting. Yeah, you're very much focused on the people around you, immediate connections. Immediate connections. And you're like, if they want to come to me, they can come to me. If they want to leave me, they can leave me. You know, you've always got a core, solid group or people or foundation stone that you can always go lean on that is just yours anyway. And you're showing me them as part of that in some aspect, but they're one that maybe comes in and out. But you're like, okay, come out in and out then. I wash my hands of this, but not in a bad way. Not in a, I don't want to see you anymore. No, you're just like, okay, I accept you for who you are. Come and go. Or don't. Stay. Whatever. You don't want to place any expectations on it, because when you do that, it upsets you or them. 3 of Swords, there's some pain involved when you try and do that. When you don't do that, you just enjoy them for who they are, then you're good. So you're going to carry on like that? Good. Well done, Sag. Okay. Right, Sag, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box below for all of my links. And with that, Sag, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your Sunday check-in. Let's see what energies are moving towards you this week. Can you show me Capricorn, please? Can you show me Capricorn? Can you show me Capricorn, please? Can you show me Capricorn, my happy Cappies? Oh, you've got 2 Capricorn, the Ocean and the Creator. Oh, you've been manifesting, Cappy. Something from your emotional self. Nice. The Ocean, something deep, something you've maybe been thinking about for a while, something that's been very meaningful to you. They're beautiful cards there, Cappy. Let's see what's going on. Can I please see the recent past for Capricorn, please? Can you show me Cappy? Show me Capricorn, please. Can you show me Capricorn, please? Capricorn? Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Capricorn, please. Okay. Queen of Cups. Nice. Ace of Wands. I think that's a... Oh, no. We keep getting the Ace of Pentacles this week. It's the first time we've seen the lovely Ace of Wands. We've missed you. Thank you. 3 of Wands. You've done the groundwork, Cappy. I'm proud of you. Your energy's open. You're ready to move forward towards something exciting, something that is very meaningful to you, either something very creative or something that basically just adores you as much as you adore them. There's distance from you and it, but you're moving towards it quickly, or at least you were in the recent past. Some more energy, please. Some more energies for Capricorn. Where's Cappy at now? Where be my happy Cappies now, okay? You got your eye on something, Cappy. You showing me? Yeah, it's over there. I'm going to go get it. Yeah, you go get it, Cappy. You go get it, okay? Alright, can I see the current energies, please, for Capricorn? Yeah, Queen of Swords, Strength, and The Six of Cups is another person, yeah. Okay. You're in a state where you're ready to give and receive love. You want something new, exciting, bold, you know. Six of Cups and one appears, or they've already appeared to you. Strength and the Queen of Swords. It took you a long time to get here. Yeah. There's an detachment in that in that energy, though. I don't know if this is someone you've known for a little while. Could be. Or they're new, but so either you're trying to pace yourself now, you're there, but you've kind of wanted this thing for a while, or person for a while. Now you're there, you're like, okay, now the work begins. You're using your own inner compass to navigate this situation. You show me that that's kind of hard, because I think you probably want to jump in towards this, but you're trying to hold back a little bit, Cappy. Okay, I get it. Near future, please. Near future. The near future, please. Also, this person might be a little bit discerning, so they might come across a little bit guarded towards you. You can show you it's hard to break in there, so that's then going to trigger a guardedness in you and that sort of thing. But ultimately, it seems to feel good. Okay, can I see the near future, please, for Cappy? Ten of Swords. Oh, ow! I was kind of hoping not to see that. Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Oh, it's not this one, Cappy. I'm sorry. You are manifesting, you're ready for the new, your heart is ready. You're showing me this here, the person you've got here, there's a step guardrail come down. I think they are guarded, so it's a bit of a climb for you to get in. You show me it's strength. No. That's why you're like, I'm okay with pacing myself. I don't think you are. So eventually I kind of see you giving up on it. I'm honest with you, and you feel really good for doing it. Six of Wands. It's almost like you're saying, okay, well, at least I know it's not them. I'm closer to my goal. So it's not stopping you on this journey towards who it is you want to connect to, the type of energies you want in your life. It's just getting you a bit closer, because you're like, yeah, I don't think this is the one because it feels too difficult. But there's a victory in that Six of Wands, because I think of the Capricorn I'm looking at, you probably would have stuck this out a lot longer in the past, but you've learnt your lessons. You're like, okay, I'm a big Cappy. I could admit when something's not mine and just let it go early before I get dragged into something emotional but unsustainable. So have some universal advice for Capricorn, please. I'm sorry for that news, Cappy. That big old Ten of Swords, I felt it when the Queen of Swords came out. I was like, it's not the Queen we want. Because the Queen of Cups is about self-love. Okay, you've got all that in abundance. You've done the work. I said, see, you've done the groundwork. You're ready to give and receive love, healthy love. And then this person turned up with the Queen of Swords. She can be very cold. I'm sorry, Cappy. I'm very, very sorry, Cappy. You've shown me, yeah, I'm trying. Keep that spark, but there's a wall, and then eventually you give up and walk away. Okay, but the victory is in that. It's a victory. Six of Wands. Doesn't feel like it. But you're like, at least it's not them. I've marked off one person in the world that I know is not for me. Makes you a little bit closer to the one who is. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Capricorn, please? Some universal advice for Capricorn. Knight of Stones, yeah, slow perseverance. You're getting there. You're on the right path. The Two of Stones, it is a challenge. Yeah, that's Two of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. That's a Pentacles. Great Bear, justice. But interestingly, the Great Bear, justice, means trials and tribulations before you get what's right for you. So yeah, I think you might meet a couple of these, Cappy, on your way. But this is part of the path in getting to who or whatever it is that you want. If it's job, for example, you're going to have a few rejections before you get to the job that you want, or the job that's meant for you, right? So this person's kind of doing you a bit of a favour, and you're dodging a bit of a bullet, Capricorn, according to the universe. It's just part of the process. It might make you feel a bit uneasy or unsteady. Question yourself a little bit whether or not you are on the right path, because you keep meeting these types. But no, you're clearing the way. You're clearing the way. Two of Stones, Two of Pentacles, not just challenge, it's also two energies that are entangled and entwined together. But it's a bit of a challenge to get there. And the Knight of Pentacles, slow, steady progress in the right direction, and that direction is always orientated towards value with the Knight of Pentacles. He does not make plans for things that are going to waste his time, nor do you, Capricorn, and that is your Knight. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I'm sorry it's not the one, my darlings, but hopefully next time when you tune in it will be. And if you want to take a deeper dive into the situation, please check the description box below for my one-to-one readings. And with that, Capricorn, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I hope you all got a birthday, Stephen. If any of you are called Stephen out there, please let me know. I was going to say, I hope your birthday season is still banging. We've already had a beautiful new moon in Leo. Fantastic, wasn't it? Okay, hi, Aquarius. Can you please let me know what's coming forward for Aquarius? Thanatos. I wondered if your Thanatos would come out. It comes out all the time. You're cutting something out. You're ending something, Aquarius, by the looks of it. Thanatos is a god of death in Greek mythology, but a particular kind of death, a self-inflicted kind. So, i.e., you ending something by your own hand. Okay, can I get Thanatos in Aquarius's energy, please? Thanatos in Aquarius' energy. He comes out every single time. It does. We just seem to have that kind of collective that just doesn't mess about and like, you're not for me, get out of here. I like that, Aquarius. Right, now please see Aquarius's energy, please. 8 of Swords, Judgment, and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been enjoying something a bit crappy for a while. So you're like, nah, I don't really want this anymore. However, you've been kind of stuck in pulling the trigger on it. You're like, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. All right, can I please see current energies, please, for Aquarius? Maybe a little bit more, please, for Aquarius, please. The Empress, yeah, I get that. The 3 of Wands, yeah, and the Knight of Wands. You really want to move in a particular direction of abundance. That's your intention to do that. This energy is still lingering on to you, though, Aquarius. You've got to do something about it. If you don't, the universe will. And when the universe does it, it's always more painful. You're like, I know I need to end this. I know it's not right. I know it's not serving me. I know it's draining my resources. But maybe if I hang on one more day, it will all turn around. Think so? I mean, maybe, but has it yet? How long has this been? How many tomorrows have you been waiting for, Aquarius? Okay, can I get the near future, please, for Aquarius? The near future for Aquarius, please. 6 of Wands. Oh, there you go. The Strength. Okay, I think you do it. The Lovers. Okay. Okay. I'm with you, Aquarius. I'm with you. Choice. Lovers is choice, remember? Not just the Lovers. It's telling me you have to do something hard, but it pays off. I don't know what that is. So I'm actually not seeing the end of the connection here. I'm seeing change. I don't know if you put your foot down with somebody or you set a boundary with somebody. You do show me you're going towards something just for you, though. It's going to make you feel good. And you're really excited about it. But you're like, you go to this other energy and you're like, look, this is what's happening. I'm going this way because it makes me feel good, regardless of if you're on board or not. And then you go off feeling good. I don't know if they're still with you. Perhaps, because the Lovers is on the table. They might surprise you, Aquarius. But you're showing me for a little while. You've been struggling to get through to them about something. Okay. Let's see. Can I get some universal advice for Aquarius, please? Some universal advice for Aquarius. It's just showing me it's hard. It's hard, but I'm going to do it anyway. I really don't know what it is that you're doing. But you do it. You feel super proud of yourself for doing it. Maybe if I was continuing on with more cards, I'd see an ending. But at the moment, you're more focused on this action you need to take towards another energy there. Can I get some universal advice for Aquarius, please? Universal advice for Aquarius. Universal advice for Aquarius, please. Yeah, the Knight of Arrows. The 2 of Cups, there's the connection, and the Knight of Vessels. Oh, it's nicely returned. Okay. I think, I don't want to say you're giving an ultimatum here, Aquarius, but it is a little bit like that. It's a bit like, well, I've got to do this thing. I've got to do what's good for me for a change. And you're either with me or you're without me. I think this person's with you. Knight of Vessels. You showed me in the past there you were worried about losing them there. You've got to make a decision and you might lose them. That's what it is. Okay. But you were prepared to for this thing that you want to do. And they're like, no, okay, let's try. Show me both Knights and Knights move. So Seems the relationship remains intact, whatever it is. If this person can emotionally pivot with you successfully, it looks like they're open to it at first. Now let's just see if they sustain that effort. So it's almost like a check back later, Aquarius. Let's just see how this pans out. Okay, Aquarius. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box below for all of my reading options. And with that, Aquarius, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, next up we have Pisces. Hello, my lovely Pisces people. How are we doing? Welcome to your check-in. And we have your season next, Pisces. It's almost your birthday. What are you going to do for your birthday? Any plans? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's see what energies are moving towards you this week, Pisces. Okay, one Pisces. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Okay, can you show me Pisces, please? Can you show me Pisces? What's coming towards Pisces, please? Towards Pisces. What's going towards Pisces, please? Towards Pisces. Towards Pisces, please. Whoa. Where are you going, Pisces? Let's have a look. Oh, gnosis. Okay, that's deep. Knowing. Okay. Your secrets, Gus. Secrets, Pisces. Or you're going to learn some secret knowledge. Something like that. Okay, can you show me gnosis, please? Pisces. Gnosis for Pisces. Gnosis for Pisces, please. Gnosis for Pisces. Gnosis. So also like the dark, but like the mysterious. You know, you're not quite seeing the hidden. Gnosis. The Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The Devil. There we go. Now we're cooking, Pisces. Okay, so the Devil shows up. The Devil's saying, go for it, it's good for you. Now, coming from the Devil, that's kind of unusual, Pisces, I would admit. Someone might be indulging in their little darker side or something pleasurable, tempting. But in this case, it's actually well needed in some aspect. Okay, or at least it was. Let's see what's going on now, shall we, Pisces? Can you show me Pisces' current energy, please? Gnosis, the current energy. The current energy, please. Whoa, that was weird. This one wants to come out first, okay. 7 of Swords, yeah, okay. Now making sense. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Unsteady foundations. That's kind of what it created here. Now, I don't know if you've got an addiction or you're dealing with someone who has an addiction and there was a little bit of indulgence in the past to say, yeah, this is good for you. It was, but like all things, too much of a good thing can be a bit damaging there, Pisces. Show me your foundation. You've got a really good group around you, okay? Or you're really solid financially, or you've got a nice house, something like that. 10 of Pentacles. A 10 of Pentacles is also legacy. Maybe this is people you've known for a long time. There's another energy attached to you. It's a bit wibbly wobbly. You're sensing a deception there, or you're hiding from them. I'm not clarifying, so sometimes it's hard to see which way the energy goes, especially with the deeper, more hidden things. Okay, can I please see the near future for Pisces, please? The deeper near future, maybe it will be. For Pisces, please. For Pisces, I think something's being hidden from you, if I'm honest with you, Pisces. I don't think you know what this is. Something that I think shakes your foundation a little bit. Now, we've not got a tower on the table, not yet, so it's not going to be that bad, but it's going to be something where you're like, oh, okay, what do we do with this then? Something to do with an indulgence in the past. Okay. Death. Oh, okay. Death and the Hierophant seem to want to come out together, which is a huge energy. And I'm sorry it's come out in a little mini reading. That deserves a lot more unpacking than the time I have to give it today. The Hermit. Okay, you move away from someone. On the Knight of Wands, you do it quite quickly. Your instinct is to get away from this as quickly as possible. Spend some time wondering what the hell happened there. This is kind of a... We didn't see the tower. But for some reason, your response to it is though it is a tower. Death, the Hierophant. That's a huge change in perspective here. Death is about values, traditions, the way things are, contracts, expectations, traditions. Did I just say traditions? I might have done. There's a change in that. Belief system, structures, marriage. The things that we know that are constant and ever. And there's a change in that, and you just go straight into hermit mode. You go straight within. You do it very quickly, Knight of Wands, without a second's hesitation. You get some perspective. You're like, I don't want anything to do with that. Not anymore. Something that you did have something to do with. I don't know what this is, Pisces. I wish I could give you more information than that. Okay. I think it's to do with this energy. I don't know who this is. An attachment that's turning toxic, an indulgence. But you thought it was good for you, but it turns out it's not. It turns out it's not. Well, it wasn't. You made that decision. I'm not telling you, Pisces. This is your higher energy. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Pisces, please? Universal advice for Pisces, please. Universal advice for Pisces. Universal advice for Pisces, please. This is like bad investment. Something you thought was a good investment, but it's turned out to not be. The Lovers, yes, with another energy. Okay. The Three of Cups, there's the indulgence, Eight of Arrows, then struggle. There's been an indulgence followed by an almost immediate struggle as an almost direct consequence of that indulgence. It involves other energies and your stability. That's what I can say. They're the key themes running through every single line of card reasoning that we've got here on the table. And then you're like, okay, things got to change. And while they do, you're taking a moment just to analyse what the damage actually is, so the changes that you make are appropriate, and that is wise, and that's exactly what the universe wants you to do. There are people by your side. You're not by yourself. Whoever created this mess, if they're there to help you clean it up, I believe. But you kind of take a little space to get your head around it, Pisces. Eight of Arrows, struggle. Eight of Swords. Also a bit of like mental energy going into this at this time, so be aware of overthinking and getting stressed out. Take care of your mind. Be kind to your mind this week, Pisces, throughout all of this. There are other people around you that you can lean on for emotional support. They're more than happy to be there for you. But yeah, something's going down in Pisces town. I wish I could give you more information on that, but we ran out of time, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below. And if you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box below for my Calendly links and my one-to-one written readings. And with that, Pisces, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Okay, collective, we are back in the room for our closing reading. I'd like to spank. Oh Lord, some of the things my little ADHD brain comes out with. You see, I try and get two words out at the same time. So I tried to get out thank and spirit at the same time, and it came out as spank. I'm sorry. I do not mean to be disrespectful, though, to be honest. Spirit's got a great sense of humour. It's hilarious, so it gets it. I would like to thank Spirit in the Universe for our readings today. We greatly appreciate and love every one of you. And let's just do a final reading from the cards for the collective just to close. Okay, any final messages for the collective? Any final messages here for the collective? Just a short and sweet one, little 3-card pull. No, Spirit's like, no, 4 cards, Lydia, 4 cards. Okay, so we have the thread. Yes, I agree. We are all connected. We have the empty room. Oh, the potential is abundant. Sometimes when we feel alone, it's actually when we have the most support, especially from the energetical. We have the bardo. Yeah, lots of trials and tribulations. Things are changing. I mean, you just have to look at the news to see what's going on, guys. And then we've got Aletheia. Okay, that's almost like the yin and yang within the balance, the eternal forever. And then we have the inner eye, Kairos. That's where you connect through spirit, right? Through that third eye energy there. No one's ever truly alone. We only have the illusion that we are. And that's the point, guys. The whole thing's a stage. Enjoy it. Play your part the best you can. When it's time to exit, it's time to exit, right? Okay, let's just get a couple of cards on this, please. Anything we need to know on this? Accept the light within the dark and the dark within the light. Everything is balanced. The universe is all about harmonizing. Karma is actually neutral. Just wants to keep the show on the road. Everything fair. Everything equal. Nothing too big, nothing too small, nothing too hot, nothing too cold. It always comes back around in the end, guys. Okay. Right. You've got Queen of Swords. Yeah, be discerning. Speak your inner truth. The Two of Swords. Okay. wait before you act a little bit. Lovers, there's connections everywhere, those to help us, those to hinder us, but ultimately all of them give us a life lesson here, guys. Okay, the Queen of Swords, please. Let's clarify that Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords, we've got the Magician. Yeah, everything you already know is within. You already have all the answers. It's just acting upon those answers to those questions. That's where most people struggle, but that's when you can start bringing in your own abundance and everything that's meant for you guys. Okay, to clarify the Two of Swords, we've got two. We've got the King of Pentacles. Oh, we've got more. Oh, we've got loads. We've got the Moon. We've got the World. We have Justice. There's a lot under that decision making. Every decision you make is influenced by the past. Yes, but don't let the past overwhelm you. Sometimes endings have to end. It is the right thing to do to be able to restore balance and harmony in your life. And you know what? That also the Moon's moving into the unknown. That's the Moon. You've got to trust the process in this one, guys. And the King of Pentacles, everything's working out for your greater good. And also focus and invest your energies in the direction you want to go, your life to go. Just because we sit here talk about karma, the universe, you know, just going with the flow and letting the universe do what it does, you still have the power of free will. The universe will follow your lead. And your lead starts with your attention, your investment. Where do you spend your time? What do you spend your time thinking about? What do you spend your time focusing on? What do you spend your time investing in? And the universe will start pulling in that direction. So you are the driver. The universe is merely the wheels, guys, okay? Right, not merely. It's the grand wheel. It's both the most significant and significant part of your life, okay? Okay, right, let's get the Lovers, please. The messages from the Lovers, yeah. The Five of Pentacles. Many of you probably being single over the next couple of weeks and feeling a little bit low about that, but that's okay. Three of Swords, that's a healing. Every connection has a lesson in it. Two of Pentacles, but don't forget we're all energetically tied, guys. One door closes, another door opens. Some of us may feel like we're just swimming awash in a sea and not really knowing where we're going, who we're connecting to, who's there for us, who's against us. Everything reveals itself in time if we give it a little bit of time, guys. And there seems to be definitely the time of year for it here. Lots of changes happening during Aquarius season. Some very exciting stuff coming in. New connections that are coming in for us, but only when we circle the old ones out. Okay, collective, I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esotera Tarot in the Zen Den. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.